Good morning, everyone. Trina here from Real Property Management. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great Easter weekend. Just wanted to talk a bit about what's going on for us this week and what we're noticing in the property management market right now in the Lower Mainland and in the Okanagan Valley. So we have a busy week. We've got a bunch of new listings coming available. We've got a bunch of self-guided showings that are coming up this week. We've got a really busy couple days ahead of us. Just want to talk a bit about what we're hearing in the media with regards to how COVID is affecting renters and people paying rent. So we're hearing statistics on the media that there's a lot of tenants out there who aren't paying their rent, and this is making property investors obviously very nervous. We're not seeing that. We got through our first rent period of April, and we only had 1.5% of our tenants unable to pay rent, which we know is very low average comparing to what's going on in the rest of the province. And we pretty much attribute this to a few things. One, we are communicating with our tenants a lot. We have been contacting them for the last month, trying to get a sense of how they're doing and where they're at. And two, we place good tenants. We have a really strict policy of how we qualify our tenants. And one of the things we do is we want to make sure that their verifiable income is 3 times the monthly rate of what their rent is. So if rent is $1,500, then we want to see that they are bringing in 3 times that a month, combined household income. And the reason why we do that is because it helps them. We know that we're placing tenants who can afford a crisis, that if something happens and they are suddenly without an income or they have an extraordinary expense that month, that they have the financial stability to get them through. So we are seeing not the numbers that the media is telling us about, which is good news. There's no slowdown in our industry right now. In fact, we're seeing the opposite. There's a lot of properties that are for sale and aren't selling, so people are worried about that, and they want to create a cash flow, so they're coming to us and wanting to find tenants. And the need for safe, secure housing never goes away. There is always that need. So we are constantly getting requests for showings, calls for if we have properties available, and new properties coming on board all the time. That's all great news. And the other great news is that because our systems are all totally automated, we can do everything online. We can take applications, we can screen our tenants, we can collect rent and security deposits. And so we are completely set up so that we can be safe and keep everybody healthy and respect the new normal that we're seeing here with what's happening with the world now, with us adjusting to COVID-19. So that's just a few updates and comments on today. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the Okanagan. I've got a great view out my home office window of the lake, and I hope you all have a great week, and don't eat too much chocolate and don't have too big a tummy aches for all the chocolate you have eaten. All right, have a good one.